Everyone, Vita Today 42 back with another edition of What's in the Box. This is the smaller box today than the last few, but it's fine. Still quite a bit in there. So let's see what's inside this one, which is apparently taped up by the post office due to damage. Here's what it is. All sorts of decks. So first of all, we have this one, which is a Wheels deck from DKNG and Art of Play. This is the green kind of eco edition one, which is cool. We have Dan and Dave Drifters in blue. Obviously, I have more of those somewhere if we haven't already seen them. I have a Rubik's Cube deck, which is Cubic, which is printed by Cartamundi, Suffolk and Mino Browers. Pretty cool. I have a pair of Oracle decks, red and blue. These are from Playing Card Decks. I have the Belmont by Jared Kopf. And let's say on the bottom here, Dark Arts Press, I guess it's the company name. This is, I believe this is one I got from Hansen Chen's website. Pretty cool, customized, vintagey. Pretty interesting quality. I think it's a plastic tuck case. Then we have the Maidens. Very nice box of foil. This was from Joker and the Thief. We have the Peacocks. I really like this one. Very nice artwork and everything. That was from Roxana Thompson and Philip Smith. That was a Kickstarter one, I do believe. I think that was a Kickstarter one. Then I have the Black Widow, which is from Jam Hacked Cards. Haven't seen anything from them in a little while. In fact, probably since this one. I forget the name of the designer. It's pretty cool. Then we have Cards A, the Canadian deck. As you can see, it's all Canadian, all different provinces and coat of arms and stuff like that. All sorts of information. Valuable educational tool at home and at school. If you want to learn more about this fantastic country, instead of, America, get this deck. You can find it, you might find it on eBay. It's an older deck, it's out of print. It's actually made in Canada as well. I don't know who printed it. Something in BC. They're decent quality from what I recall. The linen finish. The back design is, should have been the Canadian flag in my opinion, but it is what it is. So then we got the Winterbury, another pretty nice looking deck. These ones all have some cellophane on. This one is from Got Magic. Only the last deck they did. Then we have the Turtle Club deck. Yay, which is designed in Florida, made for the Turtle Club. I want to say I probably got this from, did I get that from Art of Play? I don't recall where I got it, unfortunately. Then there's this deck. It's a real estate theme deck by Team Pinto. This was a Kickstarter one because, real estate agents need to crowdfund money to produce a deck of cards, since thousands of dollars a month isn't enough to produce a deck of cards. It is what it is. It's all real estate thing. The back design, nothing too exciting from what I recall. It's just a logo, one way. And it is customized court cards though, so it's nice. USPCC printed, I recall. It's a Canadian company, so I had to support it. Then I have this deck, which is a 52 Joker deck, 52 plus Joker club deck, made in Taiwan, designed by Mark Stutzman, printed by the Expert Point Card Company. Whatever happened to Expert Point Card Company? I haven't seen any decks with their name in a while. I have in here this Bicycle Samurai deck, I believe it is. Does it say? It doesn't say. But it's from Card Experiment, and it's designed by Tok. I believe it's a bicycle samurai. One of a few. Pretty nice deck nonetheless. Then we have the bicycle Douala 1994, a Japanese baseball team, the Dragons. That's really cool. I also have a bicycle Mark, is that Gonzalez? I believe it's Gonzalez. A deck with weird artwork like this in it, but it is what it is. There's a Japanese release. I'm guessing he's, if it's Gonzalez, I'm guessing he's Filipino. Then we have the Barata, which was from Bureau Playing Cards and Cities Chaba. I haven't seen anything from him in a while, but I think he was working on something. Indian themed deck. We have Tannen's Magic Shop. That's a name I haven't heard of in a while. I haven't checked out the website. But Tannen's is a very old magic shop in New York. And they produced a stack of cards. Pretty nice. Then we have this one, the NASA deck. Pretty big fan of this. I do have two of these. I reviewed them in the past. Is it a one-way design? It is a one-way back design. Within fitness, they still handle pretty good. They are casino playing cards. I double down. Pretty cool. Master Casino. Not sure where that is, if it's a real casino, but they're pretty decent quality. Pretty nice looking. Then I have this deck, which is the little deck of horrors. Little deck of horrors, which is from Illusionist. Surprised they didn't make a jingle for it with that song, but yeah, it's fine. Then I have a Magic Circle deck in red. It's a pretty nice back design for Magic Circles, kind of like the Magic Castle from 2016, except it is in the UK, as far as I know. Collector's edition. Decent quality, don't know who printed it. Then I have the Victoria, High Victorian, sorry, in red, which is from Figure 11. Originally, this was available just in like Targets. I'm not sure if Figure 11 ever sold them on their website. I think they gave some away, maybe, for like their wheel spins. Don't really recall. Then I have this one, which I believe is from Hand Cut by C.Z. Taylor. I believe this was, okay, it's an art of play deck. I basically, cut all this stuff by paper and put it together and made a design, which is, if I recall correctly, which is really cool. Moving on, we have this deck, which is the, CWT Mark deck, whatever, you can look at it. Apparently from Murphy's Magic. Actually, it's by Taiwan Den. Signed by James Paul. Don't know who printed it. It's fine. It's a Mark deck. It's not. It's down in the bottom of my Mark decks, I would say. Can I see what the markings are? I'm curious. Oh, got a gaff. The quality is just okay. The marking system is the pips on the side. That's a club. Yay, it's a club. And I guess depending where it is, so this is going to be like a 5 of clubs? Oh, it's a jack of clubs. No, it's a jack of hearts. It's the top one. So it's just marked for the suit, apparently. I don't think it's marked for the value. It would be cool if they did, depending on the position of the suit, that would determine the value, or something like that, but they didn't. Next, we have the Sea Green Keeper from Illusionist. I really like the keepers, but I also really like the comforts, and I have a red one here. It's probably like a second edition or something. Don't know. Then we have the Juan Tamariz deck, who is, of course, oops, there it is, it's upside down. Juan Tamariz, pretty well known card magician. Then we have the Amor in red. I think there's a different version, maybe. Love. This one is from Coterie 1902. Then we have, I have a couple of Alhambra decks, which are pretty nice. These are, I think, printed by Expert Playing Cards Don't recall. I don't know who put them out. Special edition, standard edition. They're nice though. Then I have the Moranges, which is a orange themed deck, which is from Magic and Card, I do believe. Yes. And it's a very weird feeling tuckle. It's got dirt stuck to it because it's just almost sticky feeling. Not really, but it's a weird feeling. Cards are standard. Decent quality, linen finish. Then we have the Passato deck with Diego Allegri. Nice back design. This is from Asso Kappa in Italy. Haven't seen anything from them in a while. Then I have this deck, which is the Wave Classic from Montenzi. I don't know why this one's in here separate from other decks, but it is. Then we have one Bicycle World Series of Poker made in China. This is a plastic deck. I can feel the weight to it. Yeah, definitely plastic. Pretty cool. Bicycle branded plastic deck made in China. I guess there's a card still in the box. Whoops. Probably got this on eBay or something. I don't really recall. Speaking of Bicycle, I also have the Bicycle Wild West and Outlaw decks. Pretty nice. These are from Jam Pack playing cards as well. Let's say the designer. Yeah, pretty nice. Then there's the Maddie Magician deck. Maddie, how you pronounce it? Hidden Leaves deck by the Magician Maddie, who does not have fingers. So it's kind of interesting. It's a pretty nice deck. It's a fan back number 5. He didn't do anything else besides this one. Then I have one of these Ernest Madison decks, the green one, the squiggles. That was from Illusionist. Then I have these Seasons decks from Seasons playing cards, the Sentiments and the Virtues. Very nice. Unfortunately, Seasons playing cards has, gone to the wayside, disappeared. I also have a couple of cardistry decks from, what's the name of the company here? Handlords. From Handlords, DeVoe. We have the Switch cardistry deck, and we have this WTF2, which is a spelling deck. Ooh. His last project also kind of went to the wayside. He had a project on Kickstarter, canceled it due to some funding issues, and has yet to come back to it. But I expect he will eventually. We have here the Orbit deck from Orbit Brown, who also hasn't done anything in a little while. There is the Cairo Casino, which is from Magic and Carta. I believe this is also a plastic deck. I think it was actually, yeah, it's plastic. I think there was also a non-plastic version. Why is this ad card in the middle? I'm not sure. But feels like it's decent quality for a plastic deck. And it's a pretty nice back design. And there's some dirt on it. Then we have the Bicycle Strigger Forms Owl playing cards. Very nice design, which is from playing card decks. And has a numbered seal. I have almost one of the last ones. 2458 out of 2500. Unfortunately, the numbers are starting to fade out, it looks like. Well, I guess it's just depending on the light. And then we have a Bicycle Johnny Cupcakes. I think this is, second or third edition. I forget how many they made. But as a clothing brand in the U.S. They haven't done any decks in a while. This one has a classic right-back design. As to the faces, if you're wondering. Some of the... He had at least one more deck. They had at least one more deck, this company. I think they had two more. They had the original one that had a different back design, and then I think they had a second version, different color of this. Finally, we have the last one here is the Bicycle Blackbeard. pirate themed, which is from Bokobo, who also has disappeared. Nice custom pirate themed deck with non-white faces and pirate court cards if I can find one. There he is. Pretty cool. So that is it for this box. In case you're wondering, there is 48 decks here, I believe. So yeah, comment, like, subscribe, what you think. We'll see you next time. More thanks for watching.